I tried this recipe on this banana bread, and it was everything that you can ever desire when it comes to banana bread. So I creamed my butter and my sugar. All right. So after creaming the butter and the sugar, I want you to understand something about creaming your butter and sugar. At a point, when you're creaming your butter and your sugar with just your whisk, the butter sticks to the whisk, but what you're going to do so that the butter will loosen up is for you to add vegetable oil in your butter mixture. It helps you to cream the butter and the sugar fast. Vegetable oil, once you put it in the butter and the sugar mixture, it like dissolves it. So you're going to see the magic that is in this thing. I learned this here on YouTube. See, it dissolves it immediately and it helps the butter and the sugar become creamy. See, very fast. So once it doubles in size, you keep it aside. Then the next thing that you're going to do is, this is my date nut. I washed this date nut and I, put it inside a little warm water to become a bit soft. Then after putting it in the warm water, I washed it off. Okay, after washing it off, then I left it in the fridge to stiffen up a little bit. All right, so then after stiffening up, I did it actually like today, and the next day is when I'm making this cake. So once it stiffens up, I bring it out, then I start making my cake. So I chop this thing into tiny pieces because I'm going to, put it inside the cake so that when you're eating the cake, you'll be eating something crunchy inside of it. So that's just what I had in my mind. So I sifted my flour and my baking powder, 2 cups of flour, and 1 tablespoon of baking powder is what I used for this recipe. Okay, so after sifting it, it's always good for you to like sift your flour like 2 times while you're making your cake. It helps the cake to be more lighter inside and also fluffy inside. So I used 3 eggs for 2 cups of flour making of cake. So I cracked in my eggs and put inside the butter and the sugar mixture. I do this one after the other so that I'll make sure that it incorporates nicely inside the butter and the sugar mixture. Okay, so please, I know that this is a new channel on YouTube, but I promise that I'm going to keep uploading videos that are very interesting for you. Don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And this is the part where I started, mashing my bananas. Look at how big this banana is. So that's something that I loved about it. So I used 3 big bananas. That's why I added just little sugar in creaming my butter and my sugar, because I know that this banana is going to add, more sweetening to the cake. So I mashed it to this point. I don't want it to be so mashed up, so that when you're eating the banana bread, you can feel the bananas inside it. So I kept it aside. I started, adding my milk inside the butter, egg, and sugar mixture before I started sifting the flour the second time. It is going to help this banana bread to, fluffy up. So I sifted in the flour like in 2 batches. So I turn this with my whisk. You can use a spatula, but it's better you use a whisk at this point, okay, so that it's going to dissolve every flour that is in this mixture. Then I finished up with the remaining part of the milk and the remaining part of the flour and the baking powder. I sifted it all inside of it and I turned it the final time. If you've gotten to this point in my video, I appreciate very well. I'm so thankful to you for getting to this point. All right. Just like I said, that I'm going to keep uploading videos that are very educating and very interesting for you in this channel. Okay. So after I finished turning this, then it was time for me to add in my bananas. This is the part where I added my banana. Then I used the date nut and also added inside of it, I now started using my spatula just to turn it, just to mix it together to make sure that everything incorporates very well. That's just it. So I don't like putting my banana in the middle of the mixture. No, that's the last thing that I love to add to this mixture. And it's going to give you everything that you want in banana breads. So this was my pan that I used in baking this banana bread. I buttered it very well. Okay, this banana bread was something that somebody just called me and said, Choma, that it was his birthday, that he just wants cake from me. I told him that I'm not going to, you know, decorate the cake. It's just going to be a simple cake. That was why I decided to make this banana bread for him. And I'm happy that I made it. So after pouring in the cake mixture, I started, dropping little bits of black fruits on top of it just to make sure that it gives it a top notch, look. Then after that, I tapped it to remove the excess, bubbles that is trapped inside the cake mixture. Then I sprinkled fresh oats on top of that. Okay, so I just wanted to make this thing to be very healthy and not just be, eating cake and that's it. But I'm so sorry that I forgot the part to video the part where I brought out the cake, cutting the cake. Please forgive me.